The transmission kept running. Data poured out of the tower in steady bursts. Proof, coordinates, casualties, enemy formations. Each second that passed, another thread thrown into the dark. Another chance for someone out there to hear. Inside the comm room, the shadow guard sending it didn't look up. "Keep it open," he murmured again, like a prayer he didn't believe in but refused to stop saying. Below, the city answered with violence. Outside the tower, the 9 remaining shadow guard were now fully encircled. The gunship's burning wreck had bought them only a heartbeat of relief. Faceless troops flooded the streets around them from every direction, pouring through alleys, climbing over rubble, stepping over their own dead without hesitation. The shadow guard fired in tight, controlled arcs, turning their last cover into a rotating wall of muzzle flash. Faceless fell in heaps, then more took their place. Then more. A shadow guard emptied his final magazine and kept pulling the trigger out of habit. Another switched to a sidearm with shaking hands. Some were down to single-digit rounds and counting them by feel. The ring tightened. Armor sparked under impacts. Rounds hammered into plates until the metal began to crack. One shadow guard dropped to a knee trying to reload and took a burst through the gap under his arm. He stiffened, then collapsed sideways into the dust. 9 became 8. Another tried to drag him back, caught 3 rounds to the back plate, fell forward and didn't rise. 8 became 7. They kept firing anyway, breathing smoke, stepping over rubble slick with ash and blood, their circle shrinking into a last knot of bodies. Inside the tower, the staircase fight exploded. 3 shadow guard held the choke point, rifles flashing, brass clattering down the steps. Faceless bodies piled in the stairwell, turning the climb into a crawl over dead weight. Then the air changed. New footsteps, heavier, measured. The Sun Commandos came up through the smoke. Elite faceless, armor plated and smooth, colored like a burning horizon. Today it was red and orange, bright and cruel in the flickering light. They carried handheld shields that caught rounds and spit sparks, advancing behind them like walking doors. The shadow guard's fire hit the shields and scattered. The Sun Commandos didn't flinch. One of them raised a weapon that hummed like something alive. It fired. A plasma beam snapped out, thin, white-hot, impossibly clean, and cut through the stairwell like a blade. It hit a shadow guard mid-torso. There wasn't time for a scream. The beam sliced him in half. The top half fell backward against the wall, sliding down in a smear of smoke. The bottom half dropped where it stood, armor still steaming. For a heartbeat, the staircase went silent except for the hiss of cooling plasma. Then the Sun Commandos stepped over the body and kept coming. Up in the comm room, the transmission bar kept crawling forward, and the shadow guard at the console clenched his jaw harder, knowing the only thing between that message and oblivion was the sound of gunfire getting closer.